Pew! Ah, what? Huh? It was at this moment he knew he screwed up. Bad dual blades. If you're a dual blades player, get away from him. He's mine. Oh, Mr. Musket stole my kill. If you're a dual blades player, don't attack longswords. It's not a good idea. Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Field of the Capital Siege, man. Check it out. Just making some last minute reconsiderations to my roster before we get into the battle. So the plan here is we're going to use the pikemen to push in some of the siege. I just had a few extra points left over, so we could either take two peasant units or a slightly better peasant unit. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Halberdier Sergeants in because I noticed that a lot of our team have some big chunky units and we can help support those and fend off the cavalry and things like that. We're going to take the Hashashins because, well, they're a very new unit and I'm really loving them. They're super stabby, man. I know. I'll talk a bit about how I play them when we get to that. Oh, excuse me slightly. And we're going to take the Retiarii because, well, they climb up the siege towers and they throw, multiple body-piercing javelins into where that the enemy team like to defend up on top of the A point there. Looking down the teams, we're looking fairly balanced in terms of weapons and relatively so in play experience as well. So let's not delay anymore. Let's get on in and start the battle. And here we go with our beautiful loading and animation. Check it out, man. So we're obviously going to pull the pikeman first. We're going to grab ourselves a siege tower, and then we're going to go straight, and we're probably going to look for a catapult. Where's the middle one? Right here. I like the middle one best. It gets shot less. The one on the flank just gets nailed pretty quick as well. So first thing we're going to do, we're just going to knock this down so we can open up that, what do you call it? Embrasure? Is that the right word? Embrasure? The keep? The covered tower. We're going to blow the roof off. And actually, just while I'm thinking about it, maybe it's best if we actually start shooting at some of these artillery pieces. Even if we don't kill them outright, I don't think we're in range of that one from memory. We are not. Even if we don't kill them outright, we're going to scatter the crew trying to actually use them. Watch. See how he gets knocked off? We've got Mary Jane standing on top of me here. Mary Jane's in my house. Played together for a few times. And Mary Jane may look like she's doing not much at the moment, but you wait till that clock gets down to 4 minutes and 20 seconds and she'll pop off. You'll see. So... I'm paying attention to Mary Jane and I'm shooting non-existent cannons. Alrighty. Well, we've got 10 shots left, so we might as well drop some in where we initially wanted to go. It's unusual, really, that these catapults last this long. That person dropping that treb needs reporting. I'll do that after the game and I'll send this clip. But that is unacceptable behaviour. I encourage you all to hit escape and go, something's wrong. And report people who do that. And if you happen to be recording, or you can send some screenshots. If you want to do some screenshots real fast, it's Windows Alt Print Screen, and you can take a series of screenshots as to what's happening, and you can report the player. The screenshots are, obviously a video is better, but screenshots will still show who launched the treb, for example. But that's completely unacceptable behaviour, and I hope nobody thinks of doing that themselves. So. And I'm not paying attention again. I'll call my guys back. I'm getting back into the groove of the game now. I've been working hard to get myself back up to speed after taking a very long break. But there's just some things that are usually second nature to me that I'm just sort of working my way back into my muscle memory and things like that. But for now, we're doing fine. I'm just going to keep dropping all of these into that keep. Oh, I seem to have missed. And here we go. 2 more shots. We'll go and probably get the Retiarii out from the left supply point. Climb up that siege tower where everybody's going down. We'll start throwing multitudes of javelins into the enemies defending there. One of the great things about the Retiarii is that their javelins punch through enemies. And boom, let's go. Do we get any more kills? No more kills, but we did do 80,000 damage. 80,000 damage we did with that catapult. Lovely. Alrighty. Stay with the plan. Stay with the plan, Knight. So let's go. Up we go to the siege tower. It's quite unusual really for our team to be making a significant push through the gate. Quite like that actually. Putting pressure in two places greatly increases your chances of success. These stalwarts have reasonably got the right idea that Retiarii can really only shoot one at a time. So, you know, for their sake it really... What? Ow. Apparently, quick, get in, friend, go, Steve, get in there, go on. Bloody Steve, there's always Steve. So they need some target practice, as we can see. What do we got coming? Iron Reapers. Well, I'll deal to these Iron Reapers real good. You watch. We'll do this, then we'll do this, and then we'll do... Now, timing on that's really important. When they stack up like that, we can slaughter them horribly. And so we chased what, 10 or 12 Iron Reapers there, and we took 3, 4, 5 Retiarii as damage. This is a problem. Oh, that was a good save by that hero, Mary Jane, I guess. Oh, that took me off guard. I didn't quite keep a good eye out for what was going on there. Righty, so are they going to chase us down? It would be nice to pick off some shield maidens. Away we go, boys. And again, we need some target practice, I think. I'll just send them back to the supply. You know, they're pretty low on ammo, pretty low on hit points, and if we go up there and then we reach into our pocket looking for some javelins, and all we pull out is pocket lint and a piece of string, maybe a used chewing gum and a wrapper, we'll be in a bit of a mess. So we better go back and refill our pocket lint situation. So it's nice to see those shield maidens have pulled fully back. We don't have to worry too much about anyone coming in from our flank, so we can concentrate better on murdering what's in front of us. It's always a bonus, isn't it? Come on, Retiarii. Retiarii are pretty quick as a unit, as far as unit go. The number 3 ability is a straight-up throw, and as I was mentioning before, watch this, I should be able to punch through multiple enemy units. Let's go. Okay, so the targeting on this unit is a bit hinky, is a bit weird. And I'm really not that impressed with it. Also, after you throw the javelins, you must give them a command again, or they will automatically try and go and fight in close combat, which is, you know, you don't want that to happen until such time as you do. You've got your 2 skills, spear fishing, and that's a massive damage. They'll run in and do like a jumping stabby attack there, and the one is just a spammable attack. So, oh, hello friend, you have made a mistake. Allow me to correct that mistake for you. Okay, hi friend, I've made a mistake. Allow me to correct my mistake for me as well. Now you watch how, yeah, there we go. See how they're trying to run around? You don't really want these guys in combat until the right moment, because they're very, very squishy despite their extremely high damage. Very glass cannony. There we go, we finally got a decent throw off there. All of our throws seem to be going in the wrong direction or targeting the wrong thing today. Pick off some javelins. Yeah, a couple of them. We're up to 26 kills just like that. We're just chipping away at the enemy more than anything. We haven't got any truly devastating throws going on. Like, you chuck these guys' javelins into a unit of something... What's something squishy? I don't know. Prefecture archers? Something like that. You'll decimate pretty much the entire unit. Well, you know, 3/4 of the unit with a throw. Very, very deadly unit. And as you saw, you can defeat Iron Reapers with them as long as you've got your head screwed on straight. You know, do the time. Make sure you've got the timing right on your spearfishing, particularly because that's where the initial bulk of your damage comes from. So we're going to leave them on the stairs. We're not being supported here, so there's absolutely no way I'm bringing the Retiarii out. So what I'm doing here is I'm making sure everybody on in the enemy team here. Hey, get away from me! Get out of it! Oh! Can we knock him? Oh, you saw that coming, didn't you? Oh, well done, Mr. Nadachi. Playing a dangerous game there. Let's see if we can make Mary Jane fast and she can go and stab somebody with that knife on a stick. So yeah, the Retiarii cannot really fight in close combat by themselves. You know, not because of their damage output, but because they're not even that lightly armoured, to be honest. But there's few of them and they're pretty darn squishy all out. You know, they're a hybrid unit. I wonder if we can... Is it worthwhile? No, it definitely isn't anymore. So yeah, what I was talking about before, that's right. Oh, can you get away, friend? Run! Here we go, we've got some support to bring the Retiarii in. By the way, anything you can see on your map is it's because someone on your team can see them. So if you're, no one else on your team can can see someone and you can, well then you're the one spotting for your team. It actually makes a difference. You should go through a couple of games and try and pay attention. Now, Mr. Stalwarts here are an amazing unit, unless of course you start slapping them in the back where they take extra damage and all sorts of gruesome murdery stuff. They're crunchy on the outside and squishy in the middle. This Dual Blades is really asking to get murdered. Oh, those Modau only just managed to stop that. We're down to only 2 of the boys left. That's not surprising after we got the Laos Rangers and the Dual Blades deciding he wants a piece of me. Go and stab him! Stab him! Invisible, eh? So now we're up to 47 kills with the Retiarii. Well, a mix of Retiarii and Longsword, I guess, and we're just going to do the same thing again. We're going to completely ignore Mr. Shortboat here, and we're just going to go straight in the back and do all of that crispy, delicious damage. And the Shield Maidens can come in and finish them off while they're flinching from being hit in the back. So, yeah, not only did we do extra damage in the back there, but, when the enemy models flinched, they dropped their shield momentarily and allowed our team to steamroll them. So that was pretty much what we were doing there. There were Camel Lancers there. That was the wrong way to use Camel Lancers. Throwing them into 7 enemy heroes and 6 enemy units and just hoping that they would do something, that's never going to work. So, Halberdier Sergeants. Halberdier Sergeants, I'm using them in the F1 formation because at any time I can hit the 2 key and brace. When they're in the F2 formation, they won't brace when you hit 2, they'll only brace when they form up. The advantage of doing the F2 is that they rotate all directions. The other oddity about the 2 is that if they get knocked down, they'll struggle to retake their position, especially if they're being re-CC'd or their things in the way. So often F1 formation is the way to go. Here though, I'm probably going to box them up because we do have some super solid units in front of us, and we have those berserkers there who'll keep the odd units who push through. They'll keep us out of the in any oddities that come through and start attacking them at close range. We'll be able to get murdered by those berserkers. Oh, nice catch! Do you see that? Do you see how the Mimillos moved onto the short sword, and the short sword could no longer escape their clutches? Well, that was absolutely brilliant. And here comes some cavalry. We'll just deliciously destroy them. They were chevaliers. And this is what we do with halberds. Oh no! Oh, muscle memory fat-fingered. Did you see what I did there? Go back and rewind it and see what I did. I derped hard. My brain said something different and my fingers went in a different direction. If you didn't see it, go back and watch. And weep. Weep for my poor halberdiers. That's a very astute observation by Sith there. Sith says they've got falconettis, and I have noticed that, of course, at this point. So, we'll bring the Hashies in. Now, Hashies you've got to be very patient with as a unit. They can't fight on... Someone killed Gunner. Yeah, no kidding, man. You go do it. I could do it if I... Ooh, bit of a hiccup. I could go and do it if I was to go flank left with the Hashashins, but I don't just want to sacrifice the Hashashins straight up for the Falcos. I think maybe one of our DPS guys should maybe go dive on the Falcos, but they're very well protected there at the supply, and unless you're going to take some cavalry round on the left flank... Hey. I'm very worried about these cavalry. Hashies, the assassins, they do not fight cavalry. Cavalry standing still, they can jump on. So if you were to use one of your hero abilities and stun them, but make sure you stun the whole unit, because Hashashins just... they do not stack up to cavalry. They absolutely murder infantry though, particularly infantry with no shields. Just being very careful here, being patient. You need to look for the right moment with the Hashashins. You just absolutely can't yeet them into the enemy and have them massacre stuff. They're a skill-based unit. Oh, see the short bow? Surprise! Let's get him. Nom. Yeah, get him chained up. There we go. Teamwork, brother. That short bow reached into his pocket and all he found was pocket lint. So we need to keep the Hashashins close. That was actually pretty risky to leave them in the open like that while they went and jumped on the short bow. That was probably not a brilliant decision, but they were sort of concealed by the bushes there. We'll try and keep this unit fast and healthy. But we need to keep the Hashashins close, looking for that moment. They absolutely wreck. This is foolish, very foolish. Why did those javelins not counter throw? Knock him down. Teammates can jump on him. Ooh, good save by the short sword there. And starting to get chaos. We need more meat shields. Oh, this is risky, this is risky. I was facing the wrong way and didn't see the cavo. It's alright, see how we can jump on the cavalry once they're bogged down and we can murder them that way. But taking a charge with Hashashins is never going to work, no. Never going to work for you. So we'll heal the boys. Oh look, tasty treats. Here we go. These are iron-capped swordsmen. They are just, I don't know, what do we call it? Just food for something like Hashashins. Delicious, delicious, delicious. I won't even bother engaging the hero. Tasty, tasty. We'll come back over here for healy. We don't particularly want to fight the Iron Reapers if we can avoid it. They're just a little bit tanky. The Hashashins can't do super heaps of damage to them. But do you see how I'm just being very, very, very careful? Oh, that wasn't a heal. Very, very careful with them. I'm bringing them in when I see there might be an opportunity coming, and I pop them back out if the opportunity evaporates. But, yeah, you're looking for opportunities here. So it looks like the enemy is running out of units. We've got 370 left. Some of those, or at least some of those, will be peasants. So I don't think we have a lot left to worry about at the moment. We'll bring them in a little closer. We're capturing the home point here. So, oh look, shield maidens, tasty shield maidens. We're going to do the smoke first because shield maidens hurt a lot, and then we're going to stab the ever-living hell out of them. And at this point we've got peasants coming in, we've got cavalry coming in, so I'm going to just try and stand off the line a bit and control my assassins. You've got to spam that 2 key. Nadachi's got no hope whatsoever of killing me if I'm not engaging him. But look at this, look at the absolute massacre. Just shredding. Murdering heroes. Now they do have a damage reduction against heroes, which is inexplicable given that they're assassins. But look at the amount of damage they're doing to the heroes anyway, without the bonus. And look at this, we've got some heavy high tiers, heavy infantry, just absolutely shredded. Get away from me, dual blades. By the way, if you play dual blades, do not attack longswords. They are not your natural prey. Oh, I see the cavalry charge there, just killed about half of what I had left. But it doesn't matter in the end, because those Hashashins absolutely smoked the enemy. We had 1.2 million taken, 1.2 million given, and look at all these gold units we murdered. Plus a few peasants we got at the end there. Huzzah. Quite delicious. 108 kills. Hashashins got 51 murders for 396, so that's pretty good. Some of those would have been the peasants, of course. The Retiarii did excellent as well. We did great. This person did excellent. It's nice to see that I got the highest capture score there as well, doing longsword things. And these high-placed enemies did really well as well. Oh, boys and girls, I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the battle, man. Thank you so much for coming to my channel.